welcome back to another episode of my FM20 save with FC Rapid. We're starting out on the transfers page. As you can see, we're on the 27th of July. We're at the day of the first European game. We've played a few league matches. I'll show you guys the match reports in a few seconds. Don't get too excited though. We've had a very bad start. But let's start with the transfers. So first off, Jakob left on a free to Motistea Omu. Udayanu left on a free. Ivan Garba, who I will show you in a minute because he's new, as well as Ferrero and Marquez, all left out on loans. Sandro Juric, we got 120k for. Don't ask me how. I mean, he was already 29 years old, but we still got pretty much his value, having not played a game for about 2 years. And Yorza we sold for 250k to Ponderil, who are of course in the second league, I believe, if not the third. Last time I checked, they were in the second. Yeah, they are in the second. So that were all of the players that went out. So let's start with Fernando Forero. We bought him for 1.5 million. He's already loaned out because Ferrero, Marquez, and Garba are all. No, Garba isn't, but Ferrero and Marquez are foreign players, so we can't register them. So I thought I'd loan them out immediately, but this is Fernando Ferrero. He is a right back and he looks really good, in my opinion at least. As you can see, he has already gotten a lot of first team experience, so that's good as well. He's 1m90, which I'm really happy with. He's professional as well, 16 determination. So yeah, I really like the look of him, so really happy that we got him. Sad that we had to loan him out immediately, but still very happy with this signing. Let's move on to Daniel Marquez. We bought him for 950,000 euros. So here you can see him. I think, well, he's a center mid, of course. I think he's, when it comes to quality, a little bit behind on Ferrero, but he's only 18 years old. He already has 8 under 20 caps for Uruguay, so that's very good. I still really like the look of him as well, and very happy to get this transfer done and to loan him out back to Uruguay, because again, he's a foreign player. So then let's move on to Ivan Garba. He is a Croatian striker. Looks really good as well. I think he would be one of our best strikers immediately, but again, registration rules, we couldn't register him, not because of the foreign, but just because we've already gotten 25 players in. Yeah, I think I might be going a little overboard with the signings, and I think in the future it might be better to spend a little more cash on a fewer players so that we can meet the registration rules, sorry. Um, but for the future, he looks really good, and maybe when Labo is dropping off, maybe next season or the season after, he can fill in that role. Also, being 1m92, really like that. I mean, we can put in any cross and he'll just head it in, I hope. That's my theory, at least. So that's Ivan Garba. Let's move on to the next one. Vicente Pedrazza. Um, he is not looking as good as the others are, but I thought he was free, so why not try it? I mean, he does have 17 determination, 17 flair, and just a few of his attributes are looking really good. I mean, a few of them are looking really bad as well, with 3 positioning, 4 vision, 6 teamwork as well. But still, he was free, so I thought, why not? He's on only 800 euros a month. So yeah, that's Vicente Pedraza, a right winger. I don't know if he's gonna play for us this year, but he's here anyway, and he was free. So yeah, happy with him as well. Either he makes it, or otherwise we can sell him on for profit. So then Rashvan Oida, finally a Romanian, right? 25 years old, valued at 2.5 million already. He immediately became our best center mid. As you can see, he played for Watford. Well, he was at Watford. He didn't play a single game, but he was there. Also Brescia, Wolves, Preston. He did play a few games for Brescia, Wolves, and Watford. He didn't, but he looks really good. I'm really happy with him as well. He already, as you can see, has already played a game for us because, as I said, he immediately became one of our best center mids. And being Romanian as well, I really like that. So that's Rashfan Oida, and let's move on to the last one, Loyanda Memela. Really like this one as well. 20 years old right now. We bought him when he was 19, but he's 20 now. But look at him. He's a center mid as well, but can also play at both wing positions. But he looks really good already at 20 years old, and I just can't wait for this guy to make it um, into the regular starting 11 because I think this guy can do something special for us in the coming seasons. So really happy with this transfer as well. As I said, I've gotten a lot of players in over the couple of seasons. Um, I think it might be better to spend a little bit more money on fewer players. So let's say instead of three strikers, of which one is gonna make it, I might just spend a little bit more on one really world class striker, or a striker that's gonna be really world class, so that A, we can meet the registration rules, and B, we have better players. But that's something for next season, I think, because I think for this season we are not gonna get any more transfer money, unless we sell off some players, which I am looking to do, but it's well, nobody wants them. So yeah, that's a little bit of a struggle, but I'm sure we'll be fine. So let's show you guys the two games that you guys missed. As I said, don't get too excited. It's not been very good. So here it is. The first one was away from home against Gazmitan Mediash. We lost 2-1. They scored twice inside 2 minutes, and then we got one goal back at near the end of the game. But it wasn't enough. We still lost, so very disappointing start to the season. And then the Bucharest derby against Dinamo, we lost 1-0 as well. So both losses by only one goal. But yeah, really disappointing to not even get a point from the first two matches. And as you can see, we're in 13th right now. I mean, it doesn't really say anything yet because it's only been two matches, but yeah, it's not good. It's not good. So I'm hoping that today against Jablonec we can do something more. At least we can give ourselves a good start to the second game, and of course we'll try to do that. So let's take a look at the starting 11. I don't know why they would put him at center back because he's a center mid. Um, let's put Popescu in there. Even though I really like Peter Avram, he's gonna be really good as well. But I'm not gonna use him as center back because he's not too tall either. So this is gonna be the starting 11. It's Labrovic, Jenkinson, Malo, Popescu, Brikeak, Oida, Memela, Pinter, Drakikeanu, Kyle, and Lombulic. We're gonna try the 4-2-3-1 again because near the end of last season the 4-2-4 just wasn't doing it for us. So I'm really hoping that switching back to this formation might change it up a little. So yeah, let's go straight into the match. One number has to be given to Memela. What is he gonna get? Did he get a fun number? Let's see, 28. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to give him. So let's get into the match. Let's get into the European qualification rounds, and let's hope that we can make the most of it and we can move on to hopefully the group stage this year. Last year we just didn't make it. As the only Romanian team, we didn't make it. So let's give it our all this season again, and let's see where that will take us. And obviously, let's hope that's going to be better than the last two games. But Jablonec have a corner inside this first minute, but luckily we had it away. But they pick up the loose ball, Kubista, but Dragakeanu fights him for it, but Kubista comes out of it as the winner, gets it to his teammate, but luckily the highlight's over. They've already picked up a yellow card as well, so that might be something that we could exploit, but it's still really early in the game, so let's not go too overboard yet. So already 20 minutes gone and nothing really happening. Memela, the new guy on the ball here, gives it to Popescu to the left side to Kyle, who has a lot of space. He could pull it back to Lambulic, but he tried to go for it himself. It didn't really work out. Owaida, the other new guy, Um, Gets us a corner, not too bad. It's a positive start, I think. I think Memela with the header, but it's another corner. I mean, Jablonec got off to a great start inside the first minute, but after that, I think we've gotten very well back into the game. And Pinter on the ball. Oh yeah, Pinter. Um, Pinter has gotten offers from. Well, first let's start with Lambulic. Lambulic has gotten multiple offers from Napoli. I rejected them all, obviously, because I don't want to lose him, and he didn't even get angry about it, so that's really good. I mean, that means he wants to stay at the club rather than he would want to go to Napoli. So I think that's very promising indeed. While Kyle has the ball here, goes onto the keeper. Kyle, he goes for it, but the keeper with a save, and Pinter dribbles it over the line. So, yeah, talking about Pinter. First off, Jenkinson here with a throw in. He's gonna throw it to Dragikenu. Dragikenu with a cross, and there's the 1-0. Kyle Mafamula was supposed to be injured for this match, but he's back in time, and he shows us that he's supposed to be here. Scores the 1-0. We're in front against Jablonec. We're completely dominating the game by now, but they do get a free kick here in the 37th minute. We head it away, maybe go for a counter here. Kyle gives it to Lambulic. Lambulic dribbles forward. He isn't being attacked at all. He tries to go past his opponent, but he fails, and he probably wants a penalty there, but it was a good tackle. And now Jablonec can counter it immediately again. Polak has the ball, gives it to Mabutor. A long ball forward, and he could head it further, but nobody was there. Popescu picks it up. Popescu Dragikenu with a 1-2. Popescu is near the box of the opponent. Kyle with the ball. Kyle with another shot, but another save by Risavi. So, as I was saying, let's try it again. Pinter has had offers from PSG and Chelsea. Now, I know that the AI isn't always the smartest when it comes to transfers, but getting offers from world-class teams such as them, whether you're a fan of them or not, they're just world-class teams, is, in my opinion, really, really promising. Says a lot about Pinter's potential. Because Dragikenu with a free kick, just wide. Because when you get offers from such big teams, that means that he could become world-class, or at least close to. So I really, really want to keep hold of him. He did get angry though when I rejected the first bid from PSG. I tried to get Malo to talk him out of it. Malo couldn't, so I tried to talk him out of it by saying that he has too much influence in the locker room, so he's going nowhere. He did not like that reaction, so he was still pretty pissed, but he's still here. After that, we haven't had any new offers, so that's good. Because I really do want to keep him, obviously. Lambulic here with a chance, but another very good save by the keeper. So yeah, that was that. And I forgot to show you guys that we also have a new man coming in, I think next January. So that's gonna take a while, but he looked really good as well. He's only 17. Obviously, that's why he can't join us yet. So let me show you guys him after this game as well. This episode is gonna be a double live com, both, and there's the equalizing goal. Vladimir Jovovic scored the 1-1 for Jablonec. We have to make more of this. I mean, as you can see, we do have the upper hand by far, but we're not taking our chances enough. So let's go a little bit higher tempo. Yeah, there's a new guy coming in next season, or well, next transfer window in January. As I was saying, he's only 17, so that's why he can't join yet. But he is looking really good for the future as well. So I'm interested to see what you guys think of him. Anyway, let me know. I'll show you guys him after this game. But yeah, as I was saying, this episode is gonna be a double live com for both legs of this qualification round, as it was last season. So I'm really hoping that we can go through, but this 1-1 isn't a really good start. Makes me pretty scared about what's gonna happen in the second leg, because if we can only get a draw at home against them, and they do have the away goal right now, but do we have a throw in? Jenkinson throws it to Safer, gives it to Labo, who is now playing at right winger, gives it to Safer, back to Jenkinson. Could someone please put in a cross? He does, but Kyle hits the bar. So yeah, a 1-1 makes me really scared for the second leg because they have the away advantage because they've got the away goal. Jenkinson with another throw in, another cross as well. Memela picks up the loose ball, gives it to Owaida, back to Memela, back to Owaida again. He could switch it to the left side. He does so to Brikiak, to Kyle, back to Brikiak with the cross, but nobody's on the end of it. Labo picks it up though, but he immediately loses it as well. So only 3 minutes of injury time left, and that's gonna be the final whistle. There it is. The end of the game. Very disappointing. I really don't want to put too much attention onto that. So yeah, let me just immediately, here's the offer from Chelsea as well. It was a lot of money, but I think he's going to be worth more in the future. So Sami Iretibi from AS Tunis, he is Tunisian, 17 years old as I said. So 20 determination, driven as well, 13 work rate and 10 teamwork as well. Let me show you guys his potential as well. He does have 5-star potential. I mean, I know the star ratings aren't always as accurate, but 5-star potential at least has to be very good. So really happy with him. 17 years old and he's already capped at under 23 level. And he's already played a couple of first team games as well for ES Tunis. So yeah, he's gonna be joining us in January. So really looking forward to him as well. But I am gonna see you guys for the second leg, so I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, the second game against Jablonec as promised, the away leg right now. So, of course, one game in between, it's still not very good. It's a little bit better. We drew 1-1 against Chindia, so we got our first point in the league after 3 freaking matches. As you can see, Shupe with the equalizing goal in the 53rd minute, after they scored after only 5. So, is there something else to tell you? Well, we got another offer for Pinter. It was 9 million this time. And we are probably loaning out Waidi Mahulik Ponto, the 20-year-old. So, very happy with that too. A team in the Romanian second division as well. So, very happy to keep him in Romania. But yeah, I think there's nothing much to tell you other than we are trying the 4-2-4 again because against Chindia I switched to the 4-2-4 at halftime, and only 8 minutes later we scored the equalizing goal. So I might have been a little bit too early with saying that the 4-2-4 isn't working anymore. So let's try it like this again. Labrovic in goal, Jenkinson, Malo, Popescu, Brikiak, Owaida, Memela, Pinter, Mafumulo, or Kyle, Labo, and Lambulic. So that's gonna be the team for today. A number will have to be given to Kudokins, the defender, number 68. That's perfect for him as well. So let's get into the game. Let's hope we don't get knocked out already. That would be disastrous. So we've got nothing to lose here. Well, we've actually got a lot to lose. But you know, it works. So let's get into the game. Let's win this one and let's move on to the third qualifying round and don't make that one so close. So already 10 minutes gone and nothing has happened yet. Jablonec with the only 2 chances. Jablonec with a goal kick here as well. Risavi to take it. I guess headed that down to their defense. Seleni has it, passes it to Kubista. Forward to Ikaunix, and he's got a little bit of space. He tries to switch the play, but Brikiak heads it away. Memela has it, passes it to Brikiak. Could go back to Memela, but he goes to Owaida. A lot of space on the right side, but he chooses to go for the left side to Kyle, who could just keep it in play. Back to Brikiak again, to Popescu, back to Brikiak again, who now tries the long ball forward, but it's intercepted by Jablonec, so now they can counter again. Ikaunix has the ball on the left hand side, gives it across to Jovovic, and he hits the post in the 18th minute. That could have been a horrible start to the game. Only 18 minutes in and they could have already gotten the lead. So it's not going too good. It's not going too good indeed. It's still a very tight game, and I'm just not having a very good feeling about this, about us going through. So it's halftime, it's still 0-0. As it stands, we would only need one goal to go through, but if we don't, then we're immediately knocked out. So we really do need that one goal as well, otherwise the season is probably already lost. Well, that's exaggerated, I know. But I really do want to get into the group stages this time. But it looks like we're not gonna get there, even though there's still half an hour to go. Let's get Kyle off of there with his small injury. Let's get Memela there, and then Queel in center mid. Labo for Supe, and let's try it with these 11 men. So Supe has, as you can see, he was subbed on last game as well, and he scored the equalizing goal for us. So you never know, maybe he can do it again. Maybe he can get us another very important goal. Only 10 minutes left, and I'm losing a little bit of my faith here. Let's get Safer on there for Pinter. We have a free kick here though. Queel to take it in the 82nd minute. Come on. It's saved. Lombudic with a goal. Is it offside? It looks like it's not offside, and we're actually leading. We are leading. It's 1-0, and as it stands, we will go through to the next round. I would say it's very undeserved, this match, if we were to win it. Safer has the ball, heads it down to Owaida, to Queel, with the ball to the right hand side, headed down by them, but only no further than Jenkinson. They get the ball off of him though, and they can counter here. Kwankara has it, gives it to Schwab, and he tries to switch the play, but Brikiok with a very important header. Lombudic heads the ball down to Queel. Queel to the right hand side, but his ball is so bad that Jablonec can counter again. Another long ball forward, and this time they're in on goal. And it's a very good save by Labrovic. It's a very important save. That might be the save that puts us through to the next round. Only injury time left. We've got a throw in on the right hand side. Jenkinson throws it to Supe. Back to Jenkinson, back to Supe. Just keep it in their corner, man. Queel has it in the middle of the field. Back to Owaida. Give it to Labrovic. He wants it. Jenkinson with the cross. And it's worked away. Only no further than Brikiog, who gives it to Queel to Owaida, again to the right hand side. A lot of space here for Jenkinson. Can he come up with a cross this time? He tries to, but it's blocked. Safer has the ball, picks it up. He tries to take on two men. He gets the ball to Owaida. He could put the ball into the box, but gives it to Queel, to Memela, and he loses the ball. And Jablonec can counter again, but Popescu has it away. And Owaida picks up the ball again to Queel. A lot of space here for Brikiog. He sees it. Brikiog tries to cross it, but it's blocked. Picks up the ball again though. Passes it to Owaida. Just keep it in their freaking corner. Jenkinson has the ball on the edge of the box, gives it to Queel, and it's headed in, but it's offside, and that would be the deciding goal, but it's offside, so it's still 1-0, but only 1 minute to go. Only 1 minute to go, and it's very, very tight indeed, and that should be it, and that is full time. And we are through to the next round, and I'm way too happy about this. But I really, after that first leg and after that first 75 minutes, I did not really expect this. So let's immediately take a look as well at the other teams, if we can find them, that is. We're through to the next round. That's very, very good. Let's see, where are the other Romanian teams? Why can't I find them here? Craiova is through as well after demolishing Isloch. And there should be one more, right? There should be one more team. It's all the way down here somewhere. FC Vitro is through after their after their demolition of Chirac. That should be it. That should be all the Romanian teams that were in this round. But let's just take a look just to be sure. Maybe there's somebody else. I don't think so. There isn't, so let's take a look at the Europa League as well. That hasn't started yet. Alright. Oh, there we are. No, yeah, this was the final of last season, right? Yeah, definitely. So the first matches aren't going to be until next week. Where is our Romanian team? Here it is. CFR Cluj against Sheriff Tiraspol. So they should go through. But we're through to the next round. We get FC Luzern from Switzerland, of course. Let's see. The only thing I can judge it by really is club value, and they have 46 million, and we are at 14 million. Yeah, that's gonna be a pretty hard one. Let's see as well who the other teams got. Let's see, Romania. Here it is, Vitro against Lokomotiv Tbilisi, I think. Yeah, Tbilisi. And they should win that. And Craiova against Hajduk Split. So that's going to be a tough one, and we have got a really tough one. And then Vitro should easily win theirs. So thank you guys for watching. Of course, the next episode is going to be a double live com of the games against Luzern. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe as well if you haven't already, so you won't miss an episode. Follow me on Twitter as well. Link is in the description. I will always tweet out when I upload a new video. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.